and all these on that option. Get the mask on my face like a catch. Don't call my phone unless you tryna cop. I'll pull up and serve you well.
Yo! On LCameraTV, make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and Rumble.com and wherever else. And guys, it was a brutal week. I seen all kinds of comments. I ain't gonna lie, I had 85 comments on my last video. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Shout out to the real ones, Tab Black, and the people that have been riding with me from day one, Monty, Callio Hall, all y'all. I rock with y'all, man. I love, that y'all get in the comment section, and obviously I'm rocking with y'all. So last week, a lot of comments, good, bad, and indifferent, whatever. But we got a lot to talk about this week. The first thing I want to talk about is I got to give out results of my fantasy football week 1. Got to tell you about that, and also my lineup. Got to get into that. The second thing is where I see the pros and cons with both the Panthers and the Bucks, because that's what we're playing, and who I think is going to win and why. So we got a lot to talk about today, guys. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is your boys 1-0 in fantasy. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here. You feel me? So I'm 1-0 in fantasy. I beat this dude named Trailville, whooped him. And I'm feeling pretty good. Obviously, I knew my lineup was spectacular, but I got the W. I think I beat him by maybe 10 points. But mind you, he had Josh Allen, who had a mega game, and I still won. So took him down. Now let me tell you my week 2 lineup. So week 2, even though I got basically my favorite player, actually definitely my favorite player, Cam Newton, I had to put him on the bench. So this week I got Drew Brees going against the Raiders. If Teddy Bridgewater could put up 30 points on the Raiders, I think Drew Brees can do a little bit better than that, personally. And yes, the loss of Michael Thomas hurts, but I'm going to show you how that helps me out. So my quarterback's Drew Brees. I got Chris Godwin for now. I'm waiting to see what the situation is. If not, I'm probably going to start Mike Williams from the Chargers. So we'll see how that plays out. I got Mike Evans in. I think Mike Evans will play. He's just limited in practice, but obviously he played last week with no practices on 1 or 2 games. So I think he'll still play. And from what I'm hearing, Bruce Arians wants to give him the ball because he was like, oh, he should have double-digit targets and all that stuff. So hopefully Mike Evans gets the ball more. Obviously Christian, he's going to be a starter on my team forever. I mean, let's be honest. Unless it's a bye week, he's in my lineup. I don't care what's going on. He gave me 22 points last week, which is a normal day for Christian, so he's definitely in my lineup. I got Jonathan Taylor from the Colts, and now that Marlon Mack, this is not a good thing, but he got injured. I think he's out for the season. Jonathan Taylor's getting #1 reps, so that's even better for me. He gave me, I think, 12 to 16 points last game. He's probably going to give me something like that this game too. I picked up Dallas Goedert from the Eagles right before the game started last week. He gave me 22 points on my bench, so he has to be a start this week. I got Jared Cook, so now the Michael Thomas injury is bad, but it's also good for me because Jared Cook's going to get more looks, which is more points for me. And finally, to round up my starters is Sammy Watkins. Obviously, Sammy Watkins gave me 20 points last week. He balled out. Y'all already know what it is. Oh, and I got Justin Tucker as my kicker, and I dropped the Colts defense, and I picked up Green Bay's defense. So now it's projected me to win by, I think, 3 points. 3 points. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm going to let y'all know how that week plays out. But stay tuned, man, because I think my lineup's pretty good. Let me know in the comment section what you think about my fantasy lineup. And if Chris Godwin can't go, who would you want me to start? Let me know in the comment section. And the second thing is, the Carolina Panthers played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady. Now, check this out. Here's the strengths of the Tampa Bay. They have great receivers. They have a lot of good running backs. Obviously, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, Shady McCoy. They got a lot of running backs. They got Tom Brady. And their defense is pretty good. Their front seven, if anything. The weakness is that O-line was pretty suspect. He was getting hit, boy. He was like, oh, no. I'm not used to this. I'm used to New England. You know what I'm saying? So he was getting hit because obviously Bruce Arians doesn't have a fast-paced, dink and dunk offense. His offense, he needs you to go down the field, big plays. That's what it is. Gronkowski does not look like the Gronkowski of old. He looks kind of old. I'm not gonna lie. So I think that as a weakness. And the secondary for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers isn't that great either. So besides that, Antoine Whitfield Jr. He's a baller. That kid's a baller. But the rest of them, man. But that kid, he's a baller. So that's what Tampa Bay. As far as Carolina's line looks better. And Russell Okung was snapping saying that we should have been better than that. So I think this O-line's going to be good. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey's a strength. Teddy Bridgewater looks good. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't look, amazing. He looks like a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Maybe above top 15, maybe top 12, I guess. Quarterback. The receivers, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, are good. But the defense is atrocious. And I did not expect that, because Luke Kuechly was the heart and soul of this defense. Him being gone over everybody else, Mario Addison, all these guys leaving, Luke Kuechly being gone is a blow, because he got the whole defense together, and that is not a good look. The corners are, they're not that great. The secondary, Jeremy Chin looks like a baller. But for the most part, their defense is not that great. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that. The offense looks good. The defense looks suspect. And we'll see if they get it together. Obviously, a lot of the defense is young, so that happens. Whereas the offense, a lot of these guys are veterans. DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Robbie Anderson, Teddy Bridgewater, Christian McCaffrey, most of the line are all veterans. So you got to get a defense some time to catch up with the offense. But again, it did look atrocious last week. So, and finally, who do I think is going to win this game? Well, Panther fans, you're going to be pretty upset with me, because I think we're going to lose this game, and we're going to lose it badly. I want to say that we'll win it. I really, really do. But I just don't see it in the cards. And I'm going to tell you why. There's two reasons why. One, this is a statement game for a team to go to the playoffs. Like, we're not in playoff contention. I don't think the Panthers would make the playoffs. But the Buccaneers are playoff contenders. They want to show, especially what happened in New Orleans with the Saints and Bruce Arians calling them out and all that stuff happening. I think Tom Brady's going to come out focused. I think the whole team's going to come out like, we need to get another division. Because if they lose two divisional games, that's really bad for them. And it's at their home. So they're at home. This is a divisional game for them. And they just had a horrible game. Tom Brady threw a pick 6. He threw another pick. Mike Evans looked like Marshall Lattimore had him locked up. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of craziness was going on last week. So they're coming out this week, and they're coming out motivated. They're coming out like they want to show something. Secondly, they're going to run us to death. And the reason why I say that is because they have so many running backs, so many waves. And the thing is, everybody knows we're running the ball. You're imposing your will. Our D-line is not that great. I thought we were going to get, obviously to the quarterback. I think our pass rush will get there. But I think their game plan for this game is going to be a lot of play action and a lot of running. I think they're going to try to wear our D-line out. They're going to be Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, LaShawn McCoy down our throats constantly. And then big play, Mike Evans, on a deep pass, whatever, on a jump ball with Dante Jackson, who's like 5'10", and Mike Evans is like 6'5". So that's how I see it. Obviously, I would like to say the Panthers would win, but I just don't see it in the cards. I think Buccaneers win 38-21. I think it's going to be like a 2-touchdown game. I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll be so happy. If I'm wrong, I'll be so happy. But I don't see it being wrong because, like I said, our defense is suspect. They're going to run the ball very effectively because, obviously, Josh Jacobs ran the ball very effectively last week. And that defense for the Tampa Bay front seven, at least, is no joke. Shaq Barrett, Ndamukong Suh, Vita Vea, Jason Pierre-Paul, Devin White, Levante David. Their front seven is serious. And yes, their corners are suspect. But, Teddy Bridgewater gonna need time. He's gonna need time to get the ball out, and I don't think he's gonna have it. So we'll see. But that's my prediction on this game. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and Roman.com and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section, man. Do you think the Panthers are gonna win this game? And if you do, put a score in the comments. Definitely put that. What do you think about my fantasy lineup? Oh, let me tell y'all something. Okay, so with my fantasy lineup, I told you who my lineup was. Here's the receivers on my bench, because I want to know who I should start if Chris Godwin does not play. So these are receivers I got on my bench. Julian Edelman, who's good, but they're going against Seattle. That's why I didn't start him. Anthony Miller for the Bears. They're going against the Giants, who are a very easy team, but I don't trust Mitchell Trubisky. And I got Mike Williams from the Chargers. He got Tyrod Taylor. They're going against Kansas City. That's not a great matchup, but I think, he had like 9 targets last week, and that's all I really got. You know what I'm saying? So let me know how y'all feel about that. Also, I have Hayden Hurst going against Dallas. Dallas's linebackers, Vander Esch and Sean Lee, are not playing. They still got Jalen Smith. Should I start Hayden Hurst? Both of those, put that in the comment section below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, check out my dog Renard Steve's channel. Very funny, very talented. He's growing constantly. I think he's almost at 5,000 subscribers. Check him out, man. That's my dog, man. Show love to the channel, man. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.